My initial reaction, I didn't believe it was real. I really thought that there was a mistake. Um, um, but of course that was the evidence, and I was devastated. But when you hear it for the first time, you don't believe it. You are like a zombie, and that is what the experience that I had. It was just like, no, this is not true. There is a lie. Maybe they made a mistake because we don't want to accept the reality. But when I actually understood that it was real, my world went upside down. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what my future was going to be, and especially that I was pregnant. So that was really very, very difficult. I must say that that was the most difficult experience I have. Well, in my courses it's very easy because I am a living proof of the results of the work that I'm teaching. So I am teaching by example because I have lived it, so I can give it. It is very easy now for me because I can say, well, how did I handle this situation was because of this and this and that. So I can give actually examples of how to deal with difficult situations in the middle of chaos and to think positive. Because I really believe that every problem has a solution, and behind every problem there is a shining light. And actually, that behind every problem there is a positive outcome, because change becomes necessary. And the moment that you tackle the problem not with worry and fear, but you tackle the problem by thinking, well, what's good about this problem? And what can I do in order to solve it? Then you don't go into being a victim of a situation, but you become a victorious person of a situation that desperately needed change. So for me, problems means change. And positive solutions come out of it if you take the positive action. I think the most important things to deal with difficulties is to step away from fear. Because fear is the blocker number one to problem solving. My proudest achievement in life has been creating life motivations. Why I chose the word motivation is because I really believe that what was lacking in people's life was motivation. You see, people want to improve their quality of their life, but their motivation is not strong enough, so they never achieve what they want. And I realized that without motivation, it's very difficult to really achieve your dreams. And motivation was very important. You need to be motivated in order to accomplish what you want. And that is really the reason of the name. Well, what gave me the confidence is that I really had a clear vision. I knew what I wanted. I have been thinking about it. And I felt that when I was not well, because I had a nervous breakdown at one point in my work, and during that time I was going right, left, and center to see doctors and how can I get better and therapy. So I was driving from one side of the country to the other one, looking because somebody said that there is somebody up there that is very good, and I was searching and looking for help. And the real motivation for me to create the center was that it would be nice to have under one roof a center that offers several therapies. Like, for example, somebody goes to see a psychotherapist, and then, there is a lot of tension in the body. Then the psychotherapist said, well, why don't you go and see a massage therapist here? They are very good, and that would be really good to release tension. So you see, it makes it really easy. And also we have people who are working with allergies. There is a big problem with allergies. So you can say, by the way, I can highly recommend that you go and see so-and-so that works here, because he has helped me with some intolerances and allergies. So it's very handy to have the infrastructure that I put together. Mm-hmm. And I really believe that it's necessary, especially in a multicultural city like Geneva, and all the practitioners at Life Motivations are bilingual or trilingual. So we cater to the international community.
It was born out of more of a need from your own experiences that you were looking for.
Yeah, actually the vision came out of what would have been easier for me, would have been something like that, and it didn't exist. So I thought, well, what we need is a center that has all these facilities. And then I became so interested about the idea of creating the center, and I started to write about it. And it took me literally 4 years from the time I started with the vision to the actual finding the place. The location was one of the most difficult things to find, because I really wanted to be in a very nice, comfortable place with a nice view, and that was literally impossible to find. And when I found this place, I just knew this is it. So that was very clear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As I was an international civil servant working at the international organizations where you don't pay taxes, I had no idea about businesses. So I really went on blind faith. I just believed in my project and I just did it. In a way, it was a good thing that I didn't know much about running a business, because that gave me the courage to just go ahead and do it. However, when I started, I was faced with, taxes, social costs, and all the structure of running a business, and that was very hard because I didn't have the know-how. So I had to learn from scratch, and also I learned through mistakes, which were not funny at that time. But okay, now after almost 8 years, which will be in November this year, there will be 8 years of Life Motivations, I can say that I have experienced very interesting things, and I am now more confident about running the center. Well, my message to the audience is I wish you a wonderful life. Do take care of yourselves. Take charge. Take responsibility. You are the leader of your life. And it is important that you take the necessary steps that are required for you to live the life that you were born to live, and have a wonderful life with many opportunities. And move forward. You deserve the best. Thank you. Thank you.